And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Alright. We can start moving people. Let's do something similar over here and over here. We got to get all of this line ready to go, but first let's get some, at least a little bit. Whoa, forgot about how hard it is to do straight road here. Okay, got the basics of it. I think right about here is probably the best bet. Unfortunately, we're really hurting the city by doing this, but there's very little we can do to avoid it. I guess we just arbitrarily take some point in here, destroy as few buildings as possible. Okay. Because I would like, if possible, no, see, I want a straight. Can we? Well, let's first run some track. Usually when I did previous playthroughs, I made the mistake of only having like one overpass. And it usually cost me in the end because it would get so congested with like buses and stuff that it was very, very hard to actually do anything with. So we're going to try to go. Can we go under this one? We can. That should help a little bit. Yeah, too much slope, I know. You know, and so I know a lot of players like really hate the building mechanics for the game, but you know, doing stuff like this is very difficult programmatically in a game. The Bezier curves, I mean, it's all very, very difficult. Let's try to take a piece right out of here. And right out of, we're going to have to just spend some money there. I want this city as much opportunity for growth as possible. Okay, so we're going to want, no, get that out of here. I'm going to want to start building some sort of income generation here soon. Now, if memory serves, they haven't removed the ability of... Yeah, if memory serves, they haven't removed the ability to drop cargo off at passenger stations. But I could be wrong about that. Like, my brain cells are trying to tell me that they did indeed do that, but I can't be 100% certain. Too much slope, I'm guessing, over here. Yeah, see, this goes out to the wide area. So we're going to plan on having this go straight across there. Let's go underneath if we can. Go out this way. Let's have that straight, please. some reason I keep hitting shift to build straight track. Okay, now let's start moving people around. Give this city a chance. Look at all the terminals. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. So bus stops, that's a little much, although it would be glorious. I would love to actually make that work. Look at that thing. That is just beautiful. So the time may come where I have to gut this city to build this, but I definitely want to build it. High capacity road stations. These are tons and tons of these. I want just simple bus stops for now. And we're going to, let's see, put one. We're going to try to do the same sort of thing we did before with clockwise and counterclockwise routes. So if we clockwise, definitely want out here, and then maybe right in here. Okay, so clockwise can go through here, and then counterclockwise can go around that way. We can always add some later. So I want a vehicle depot. See if I remember how to play this game. So let's buy some road vehicles. Twin coach. Blue. I think blue was my clockwise and then red was my counterclockwise. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 blues. And then red. 1, 2, 3 red. We're going to need a line. Line manager. New line. This is going to be blue. And we're going to do here to here to here, here to here. So that's my clockwise. So this is going to be hub bus clockwise. And then we're going to do, this one is going to be red. This is going to be hub counterclockwise. Okay. And then we're going to do, usually I try to set route on all of these, but this one is clockwise. Play. Hub bus clock. We are already on hub bus clockwise. Hub bus clockwise. Clockwise. Counterclockwise. All right. So far, so good. Now, Hub City, I really gutted Hub City, like really badly, in order to build all of this infrastructure. So it's got a little ways to recover here. But I think once we start connecting it up to other stations, we should be good. So let's then plan on doing the same to Westy here. And we're going to do the same over here, but we don't need to kill... We need to kill that. We don't need to kill the through street because... Well, maybe we do. I don't know. So this direction station, we don't need as much infrastructure for this way. So let's edit this thing down. 2 lines that way and that way. Yeah, we definitely want to keep that, but the north-south we can take... Where is that at? Street size. Let's see. Underground tracks. I'm gonna take that down to 4. Everything else pretty much the same. Because the underground track, we can use that for other things. Okay, I think that is about as good as we're going to get right there. Okay, and then way over here, far west, I do believe we're going to need to do the same sort of thing over here. Because I want to get as close to the center of town as possible. Really allow these things to grow as big as they possibly can. Do we want the 2 center through lines? No, I don't think we need those. So let's take out those. And do we want to keep the 6 or can we shrink that down? I'm going to shrink this down to 4. Keeping the north-south because we can probably deliver goods using those lines as well as extra passengers. So now the tricky part is going to be the overpass. I don't know if we're going to be able to get an overpass to work. Yeah, see, it's not, does not like that short stubbiness. But even though we can't do it that way, we can do it on the other side, because the big issue is the buses routing around, and that's the biggest issue. So I think with that, we're going to be able to link at least one side of this. So if we want, let's do one side something like this. Okay, we want to return track. Okay, second leg of the journey. Almost. Actually, now that I look at this, let's connect this up. But the big issue is going to be that they're going to come in with one direction and then leave on another direction. So I want to cancel that. And we're going to then chain this over. Come on, link it up. Oh, I'm going to have to do it this way. Something like that. And then signal-wise, we're going to just make sure that those signals are there. Let's go like midway. Is this midway? Yeah, roughly midway. And then station acts as its own signal. So we're going to go midway again. And then this over here, we need to continue this going this way now. So Eastish, you are going to get the treatment. We're going to need station. And we're going to do 6-track with the center space, just like we did go in the other direction. And then over here, far east. Yep. I'm spending more money in destroying the cities than I am anything else. So, you know, you can easily avoid that cost by not doing that. But it just makes it a little bit more difficult to get really good coverage of your city. Like really, really good coverage. So we're going to do that. Okay, so this direction is pretty much the same. Let's make sure I'm on the right one. And this should really help the cities out. Okay, and then finally, let's zoom in here. I think we're right on the right track. We're on the right track. That's good. Okay, and then this one. We need to dial this one back a little ways. And this one. And then signal-wise, make sure that these are going the right direction. And then pick a midway point. And that's its own station, and then midway point again. Okay, we have finally what we need for an east-west line going all through all of these cities. Now let's get a train going on them. Let's rotate this. And I want one of these, and then I want one going this way. Let's see if we can't make that look semi-decent. Because if I need to service a train or replace a train, having it this way gives us absolutely no way of putting the train into the station. So we need a way to do that. Let's dial. Where's my... Okay, there's the... Right there. It's a good spot. And there's a good spot. So now if I tell it to go to depot, it'll actually have a place to go. Only going one direction, of course. It has to be heading east in order to actually do that. But let's get a line going, and we're gonna create a new line. Actually, yeah, this is gonna automatically be a train. So yellow, yeah, yellow is fine. We need to go here and here and back to here and then here and then here and here and then back here and then here. The hub city wraps around to eastish. So this is the east-west main line. East-west main line. So let's get this, find a train. This is where some money is going to disappear. Should we start? Ooh, let's see. This is gonna be yellow. That looks pretty bad in yellow, doesn't it? Loading speed 1. That should be way more than that. Loading speed, there it is, 16. That makes sense. Lifespan 40 years. Let's see what our top speed is. 117. 90. Yeah, I would like... I mean, yeah, steam engines would be fun, but 412.2. Wow. That is not a cheap one. So I think this one, 117 miles an hour. We're going to buy this. Now, passenger carriages. 19, 18, I think 19 passengers is pretty much, yeah, 112 miles an hour. That's 112, yeah. We're going to need something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these should be fine. That was a very expensive way. Okay, east-west main line. Are you gonna... Not that, I want the train. Go. Why aren't you going? Oh, I'm on pause. Well, that helps. Okay. Go forth, train, and make me monies. Hey, look at that. All right. Now this will take quite a long time for the cities to start responding. I especially want to reconnect you. If we can. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want the road. There we go. Thank you, sir. No, I didn't want a curve. All right. The train made it to the first station. That's a good sign. Do we have anybody waiting around? Well, we have some growth. It looks like Hub City has started rebounding a little bit. A little bit of growth here and there. We're gonna need cargo here soon if we're gonna want, you know, faster or bigger growth. Hey, we got a what? Who is waiting out here? Somebody is just chilling. Looks like we have somebody waiting on the red line. You are waiting on the red line. Destination is home. Ah. So you are waiting for a counterclockwise bus to go to this stop. Well, that works. I'm glad. What's my details on this? Loading speed 16x. Good. Ooh, yeah, we got some people waiting over here. Nobody waiting there yet. Oh, look at that. We got a bunch of people waiting over here, and we haven't even been here yet. Glorious. The game sees that we're on this line now, and it's automatically, yes, 24 people. Yes. All of the people need to use this service. Must. Where are you going? You're going to a shop in this city over here. Good. That means this city might start responding and getting us some things. And I haven't done any work on any of these other cities to get them to grow at all. So Hub City is looking pretty good. Hey, look at that. We've got people. All right. I want to see how many lovely people this picked up. 30 of 76. Glorious. And it's taking its sweet time building up. Let's follow this thing. So, the details, top speed 112, which is limited by our wagons. So $1.7 million a year to upgrade or to run this thing. That's ouch, ouchie poo. But let's see what we get when we drop these 30 people off. So let's speed this up. It's not even coming close to its max speed. All right, let's see what you're gonna give me. Give me something good. 385,000. I mean, that's not making any money, but I mean, at least it's making something. Do we have anybody waiting in the hub? Ooh, not a whole lot. I would buy another one of these, but I don't think I can afford it, honestly. And it would increase the frequency of working on this line, which would help us immensely. And I love that we have 2 tracks that just go right through this without even stopping. So Westy is getting a few more people here and there, because that's the next stop. It's gonna, I think the closer we are to servicing the line, the better. Now, one thing I could do with these stray track, because there's one track on this side and then one track on this side that are not really dualed like this. You know, one thing I could do with those is either deliver goods or use those as a wing. So this line is going across the whole thing, stopping at every city. I could have one that just goes east, and I could have one that just goes west, and that'll increase the frequency of those stops. But I can't really afford that yet. So here we have 10 people, a few more people running. And I don't think I can really afford much except for bus lines and such to try to get these cities to grow a little bit faster. 106,000, well, it's better than nothing. My bus lines are, are doing something. These aren't the most lucrative of ways to travel, but can I see speed limits? Traffic limit. Why? Why can I see traffic limits? There we go. Oh, that's just telling me street traffic. Track speed limits. What about land speed limits? Oh, well. All right, well, that's going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.